A lot of people ask, how is your firm different than X firm or Y firm? I hope this video gives you an understanding of how the Dushkin Law Firm is different than others and better. I'd say a little bit my CPA background. I can look at it and, it doesn't matter what I say that's important, it's what they hear. You're dealing with people that are debtors that are really struggling out there, and they may not have just our judgment out there, they may have 3 or 4. So what I've got to do is I've got to listen to them, and I've got to find a way out for them. And I got to work with my client. And if they're going to file bankruptcy, my client gets 0 sometimes, depending on what it is. So what I really do is find a way, and we structure things such that it works. I don't want them to promise to pay a payment they can't make. So if I can get them to put a lot up front, then I know I've got that money. I said, go borrow it from a family member, go borrow it from a business partner, borrow it from somebody, and we'll give you a deal. And possibly, depending on if they've disclosed all their assets. If they don't disclose all their assets, we're not as working with them. But that's really important. So that's one of the things we use, is we find that, and then we're very big about being cost effective. Everybody hates going to attorneys. I mean, I get it. It's a really tough situation when you have to go to an attorney because you're owed the money and now you have to pay somebody else. Now we do our cases somewhat 3 different ways. We do an hourly rate for some cases, we do a hybrid, a lower hourly rate and a contingency, or we do straight contingency. And that varies depending on the size of the case and the collectability of it. And then what's helpful with us is we represent the whole state for certain clients. They don't want to go hire an attorney in Dallas. They don't want to have to hire one in San Antonio, Houston. So you can hire our firm and we can handle the whole state. And we don't have to go to those hearings. A lot of them are done by telephone. If not, I've got an attorney in El Paso, not with my firm, but an independent contractor I work with, and he'll charge maybe $125 to go to that hearing. I've got him in Dallas, we've got him in Corpus, we've got them all over the place. So it's a way we're very cost effective. So, and they don't have to deal with 5 different attorneys in the whole state. They can deal with us. I find those attorneys that have the same objectives, the same principles, the same ethics that I have, and that is doing great work for the client at a reasonable price. There's a lot of attorneys out there, unfortunately, that will bill everything that they do, but that it's all about making sure they make the hours. That's not the way we practice. That's not the way that I would let other attorneys practice on my clients. So I find attorneys that have the same passion and love that I do for that law, and that means doing great work for the clients at a reasonable price. And so I can find the specialists in different areas. So if somebody needs a bankruptcy attorney, I can send them to a friend of mine that I've known for 20 years. It's the best in his field. If, for instance, they need a criminal attorney, I've got 2 or 3 criminal attorneys that I think the world of that do an excellent job. It's not about the fees, it's about the practice of law and doing a great job for their client.